Hello and welcome to Double G Gaming and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Now, this massive yawning pit that we have next to us is our new feature, our new fortress feature. It is a massive hole, basically, in the ground that goes down to here. We're going to wait for the summer for the ice to melt. But this is where our orchard is going to grow, and it's going to grow hopefully soon. But we're going to make sure it's safe as well. So we're going to make sure we wall off and roof off this entire area. I want it as tall as possible because trees can grow very tall, and I want to see how much fruit I can get from them. So I'm going to make it very tall. I've already built a few of the walls around, but in order to make it more efficient, let's go down to our crafting layer. Yeah, built a few more stone workers, and here's our quantum block pile for our blocks, our stone blocks. It's not very efficient taking them up the stairs one by one. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a, there we go, a stockpile for bars and blocks, just the ones that we want, and we're going to be very specific here. We're going to say none but shale blocks. So that is going to take from the quantum stockpile, and it will only take shale blocks, and those blocks will be put into bins, and then those bins can be easily shipped around once they're more built. Okay, so now we're going to put our block stockpile up here as well. Block stockpile, sorry. And it's going to be just for bars and blocks, but also for none but shale. And this one we're going to set up to take from the one downstairs. So they should bring, oh there we go, all the blocks from down here in the bins up to the top. Hopefully they'll be kind of efficient. I'm not sure how efficient they will be, but we're trying. Okay, now we have just entered spring, early spring, 1st of granite. We may get some elves possibly visiting, but we are quite quickly getting our area bricked in because of our quite handy and close by stockpiles. So everything's going very fast. Hopefully we'll see a thaw soon, and we'll see what happens with the ice down here. Our first monster hunter, Stinthad Trade Granite. Yes, you can hang around, you eat the food, maybe you'll kill something. You might be handy, you can stay. Now I'm probably going to have to build a scaffolding around around this, because it's going to be a bit high, and if we get as high as possible to get the tallest trees possible, I'm going to want a lot more height. So we're going to build, I think, let's go down to here. This tree unfortunately does have to go. Alright, well we've got a kind of top layer to our segment now. This is going to be where it's going to go up to. Like, there's the top layer of the hill that was there. Now we're going to go one layer above and just overhang a little bit, so we have a bit of overhang. We're going to build the rest of the wall up to this height all the way around. We are building scaffolding down here, which we need to take away layer by layer so it doesn't collapse. But this is the one bit that we're going to access up here. Then eventually we get rid of that and have this all enclosed. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright, in order to encourage trees to grow in my nice new little enclave, I'm going to clear cut some of the trees out here. This has the added benefit of giving me a lot of wood to use in my scaffolding. So I'm just going to cut pretty much everything down. We don't need trees. I'm wasting my stone building the scaffolding, so I need to economize. More trees. The ice has finally melted. We're going to remove the ramps, and that should just be more growing area. I hope it's not. I'm not sure if it still counts as murky pool or not, but it shouldn't matter. Alright, now I am starting to run a little bit low of shell blocks, so I'm gonna deconstruct them and hopefully get back some shell blocks. I've got to make sure that I do it layer by layer. Top layer first, next layer next, or else I might get a collapse, or I'll get something stuck up there which I'll never be able to get down. So let's make sure we get them all one by one. Alright, I've done the side walls and up to the top. I've almost got rid of these and built that. Now I'm going to work on the front wall and see if I can build this up quickly using as much wood as possible, so I can save up my shell blocks and do this a bit faster. Right, let's go for constructions, stairs. Right, we're going to want to start one there. I can't do too fast, let's do it about there. I'm not sure how far up I want it. So down one. There. Let's do it out of wood. Okay, I think that's the scaffolding built, and then once that's built, we can move on to building the stairs, and hopefully, not the stairs, the wall. Hopefully, we'll have enough shell blocks by then. We've got the scaffolding done, various woods, so we got hopefully enough blocks to finish off this wall. I definitely haven't got enough blocks to roof it off. That's going to take a little bit of time. But we've got the scaffolding done, so we can start on the wall, and pretty soon we'll have it all done. It's pretty safe now, but you know, if flying stuff comes, it's still in danger. So we're gonna wall up higher, and then eventually roof it off. Right, let's have a go at this first segment of floor. We've got all the wall built up. Now, let's see if we have enough blocks to do this. I'm not sure we would do, because it's going to be a lot of blocks. Let's just do a little tiny corner to start off with. Shell blocks. It needs almost 300. That's almost half. So that's about half. Okay, well, let's do a bit further for this side. That's almost all of them. Okay, well, that was almost all of them. Yeah, we're going to need a lot to cover this. That's going to be a project ongoing. Alright, now that I've got the wall sort of built, I'm going to get rid of the scaffolding, apart from the bit that I'm using to access the roof and build this. So let's just go down to here. We want to get rid of this and everything to the up of this and to the down of this, and that is the top layer, and then we'll have to go down to the next layer and get rid of that one. So removing scaffolding is painful sometimes. I think it's time to uncover our medical centre again, just in case we might need it. And we've dropped down the soil now, so we're not going to be in danger of caving it in. Right, I'm gonna move up my refuse pile somewhere up here, I guess. Nice big one. Because I'm going to clear there because I'm running low on stone. So I'm going to actually channel out this area, which is an idea I had before. Let's just stick down a corpse stockpile over here. Yeah, my idea was to channel down this area for a few layers. So I'd have a slaughtering area so I could slaughter my animals in the open without any chance of miasma. And it will also at this time get me a bit more stone. So I'm going to start channeling down these layers and make sure we've got plenty of stone, and that will open it up to give us an area to slaughter animals and have refuse underground without getting any miasma at all. Obviously we'll have to roof it over again, so that's more stone we'll need, but we'll get to that soon. There we go, giant pit dug out. A lot of stone here, mostly dacite unfortunately. So for more shale, I might have to go deeper for shale. I'm not sure what level that's on, but dacite will do. We'll see what we can make do with that. I've spotted my one of my dwarfs here has a fey mood, and it says here that he must have logs. I've got plenty. He must have cut gems. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure he has a few cut gems and make sure he doesn't go insane. Alright, well I'm going to count that as jobs are good and pretty much done. Still building blocks for the roof, but it's almost done, and it's all the scaffolding's brought down and it's on the way. Now I should probably work on actually building my dwarf somewhere to actually grow some food. So I'm going to focus on that for a bit and build the farm layer. Right, so our first artifact that we made, it's a Kegeth Thadek Asan-Nesrast. Well, a willow floodgate. That could be useful. But we will offer it to First Fires, that's ours now, so we'll take that. We'll take a little quick look at it as well. This is a willow floodgate. All craft or ship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with willow. This object is adorned with hanging rings of yellow zircon and menaces with spikes of willow. Lots of willow in there, I like it. It's worth 3,500. Not bad. I'm going to mine out some of my water intake as well in the search for more stone. I've mined over to it. Let's just go down. This area, I'm not sure what sort of stone we should get from there, but hopefully we will get something. Maybe some shale, because we do want to finish the roof. I think now that I've got this nice grazing area inside, I'm going to make use of it by putting my elephants here, nice and safe. I don't want them to be, accidentally injured. Just change it to pasture. Okay, let's add animals to it. We've got to find all the elephants. Unfortunately, we've got to search through. We've got a lot of elephant calves. Our elephant breeding program is going along very well. They seem to give birth to twins quite a lot. Right, I think that's all of our grazing animals and our non-cat and dog things all put into this pasture here, where they should be pretty safe from outside stuff. Also, they can't protect us either, because elephants are quite tough, but I don't want to risk them against a fully armoured invasion force, just in case, because they might not fare that well. We can't give elephants armour, unfortunately. Alright, for the farming layer, I'm not sure how fertile this soil will be that we're just digging out. There is some damp patches from the pool up above, but we'll just cut through those and that shouldn't be a problem. And there's also damp patches from the river, so cut through those. Yeah, so this entire area I'm going to turn into our underground farm area. I'm going to wash it through with some water from the water intake, which we're working on. And I'm going to build up the walls here to channel all the water straight through and straight down to somewhere off the map, maybe. Somewhere down here, perhaps. Well, I'll decide later. But it's going to go all the way through and just flow away. And that should leave mud there, which should enable us to dig out, to grow plants, sorry. But yeah, I am hopeful that you can get good fertility on soil you dug out yourself and irrigated. So we'll see what the fertility is like. I'm not too sure about that. I know, I'm pretty certain that you get good fertile farms from mudded stone, but I'm not sure if you get fertile farms from mudded soil. I'm going to dig out both this side and the side behind here, I think. So north and south. Build a big wall to block off these two sides so the water doesn't flow in there. And stick a last door in here so the water doesn't flow down the stairs. And that should sort out our farming layer. We could move our farming stuff in afterwards. Right, well, I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright, now I've dug out pretty much most of my farm layer. I probably didn't need to, a little bit excessive. But I think I'm going to just work it so the water comes in through here, wash it through here. Like, I was worried that this area here is the mountain biome, but I then remembered that underground crops don't care about the overground biome, so you can grow overground crops on this bit of stone here. Because the stone, once it's been irrigated, will be much more fertile than the soil that we've dug out. I'm not sure about soil once it's been irrigated. I'm not sure how fertile it'll be then, but I'm pretty certain that stone, once irrigated, is super fertile, so we will go with that. Alright, we're just going to change this stockpile so that it now accepts dacite as well. So we'll take all the dacite from the depths from our crafting area. Okay, there's not a lot of dacite blocks in there. Okay, well let's just build them some floor now. So we're flooring off that area with pure dacite. We've got enough, 441, we've got 500. So we can do all of it in one go with one stone. Right. Okay, well I've got my entire farm layer mined out, and I've got a better idea of what I'm going to do for my water and drainage. So I'm going to build a construction here, a bridge opening that way, so right on the edge here, out of dacite blocks. I'm going to take 6 as well for that long bridge, which is quite good. So we're going to get that built like the one down here. So we have twin bridges, so when the water comes in it can get a bit wet, and then I'm going to drain it off onto this side. But this I'm going to dig down one layer because, well, this area behind the thing isn't really going to be used for anything, so I might as well use it for some fancy water management or some tree growing. So you're going to see a few trees growing if we mine it down here. But I'm going to neaten it up first, so we have built walls on the top side. Yeah, mine down that for starters. But yeah, get this whole area mined down so the water drains off quickly when I finally get to do it. Now we've just got a caravan arriving here, and I've just brought most of our prepared food to the trade depot, and this is going to be worth a lot. So we're going to pretty much buy all of their bits and bobs and trade it away. It's pretty cool because prepared food just does everything pretty much. Right, things come along nicely. Let's have a wait for our. Oh, and we've just made another legendary artifact. Momos Ezumkovest. Oh no, that's the name. He's created Ingis Mimbaz, a dacite figurine of Thob Rhine fountains. Nice. Oh, that sounds cute. Get back to work. Let's see if they brought all their stuff yet. Yeah, I think we brought it all. Let's get the broker over here. He's sleeping. He always chooses the wrong moment to sleep. That was some diplomacy. Alright, well, yes, we've got lots to share. Oh my word, we're already... Oh, nice. We're going to be a barony already. Okay. I have a recommendation, yes, obviously. We are going to recommend our guy, where is he? Boss. Expedition leader. Fath Boss Kikakadel. He's not even a mayor yet. So we've got a baron already. Not going to do any requests. But yeah, we've got a baron already, which is before we've even got a mayor powder next year. We don't care. Alright. Well, let's just have a look at our noble screen quickly. So now our expedition leader... Oh no, he's not a baron until after the guys left the map. So let's just do some trading. He's coming over. Right, let's trade. Now pretty much we can buy pretty much all of everything here. So, because prepared food is worth a lot. So that's like most of this caravan. I'm going to sort through it and get back to you. Some good trading there, just all my prepared food, and I got loads of raw ingredients for more prepared food. So it's a virtuous circle. Alright, well this is pretty much set up now. Just get rid of all the stones. But this is where the water's going to come in from the intake once it's been dug out. And it's going to come in here and fill up this area with mud. So we get loads of mud over here, and then we can drop these bridges and it can all flow away in this 1Z level down to this area here, and it will probably muddy all this area too, so you can probably grow trees here, or maybe even use this as more farmland, depending how much we want to actually grow, or pasture it even. Because the one problem about having the elephants out here eating the grass out here is that they will trample all the trees, so we're not going to grow any fruit trees if they continue staying out here. So I will try and move them in here once we have the water flowing and everything going. So, well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you join me next time. Please like and subscribe, and please leave comments below. I'd love to read them. Thank you very much, and goodbye.